So today, we're going to talk about a really powerful strategy for any CPA firm that feels like it's kind of hit a wall. We're going to explore how building a global team can help you scale your practice, ditch that burnout for good, and finally, get back to focusing on what you actually do best. Okay, let's just dive right in, shall we? If you're running a CPA firm, you know this feeling all too well. You're not just the main accountant, are you? No. You're also the client manager, you're head of HR, you're the tech support guru, and you're the chief strategist. It's this constant juggle, and it's pulling you in a million different directions all at once. Sound familiar? And as if that wasn't enough, there's another huge problem: the industry's major talent shortage. I mean, trying to find qualified local professionals, it's gotten so tough and so expensive. All the while, that compliance work, those monthly closings, and all those tax filings just keep piling up higher and higher on your desk. And look, this isn't just a hunch or a feeling you have. It's a real, documented, industry-wide problem. We can call it the CPA talent crunch. And honestly, it's probably the #1 thing stopping so many firms from actually being able to grow. So, okay, we've laid out the big challenge. Where on earth do we find the solution? Well, for a growing number of firms, the answer is to start looking beyond the old ways of hiring and to start embracing a global team. Now, the key phrase here is instant access. See, this isn't about you having to build a whole new team from the ground up. Not at all. It's about tapping into an existing pool of highly skilled global talent, people who are ready to jump in and handle those essential, recurring tasks that just eat up so much of your team's precious time. And I really want to hammer this point home because it's so important. Outsourcing is not about replacing your trusted local staff. It's about empowering them. Think about it. By offloading all that repetitive compliance work, you free up your in-house team to focus on the things that really matter, like building client relationships and high-value advisory services. It really does strengthen your entire operation. All right, so you're probably wondering, how does this actually work in the real world? Great question. Let's break down the different models you can use to work with global talent and see how they can become a real strategy for your firm. So the first model is what we call offshore CPA hiring. The best way to think about this is that you're directly adding a global expert to your team. You're hiring a dedicated professional who works for you. They integrate right into your workflows, they become part of your core team, but you get to skip the huge costs and the endless search of local recruiting. And the advantages here are pretty incredible. The time zone difference can create a 24-hour work cycle. I mean, just imagine, work is getting done while your US office is sleeping. You get access to absolutely top-tier talent for a fraction of the cost, and these professionals, they're already well-versed in US standards and IRS rules, so compliance is always locked in. Okay. The second model is called white label accounting. Now, this is perfect for firms that want to offer more services without having to hire more people. Basically, you partner with another firm that handles things like bookkeeping or payroll, but, and here's the magic, all the work that gets delivered to your client is under your firm's name and branding. For your client, the experience is completely seamless. They have no idea a partner was even involved. This lets you scale up your services almost infinitely without the headache of hiring and training, all while you maintain consistent quality and, of course, complete confidentiality. This brings up a really crucial strategic choice. You have to ask yourself, where do you need the most help? Do you need an accounting manager to handle the day-to-day stuff like the general ledger and reconciliations? Or do you need a controller to focus on that high-level strategy and financial reporting? Outsourcing can fill either one of those roles, which lets your core team focus where they can make the biggest impact. Now, when we talk about global outsourcing for accounting, there's one country that comes up way more than any other. So let's take a quick look at the strategic advantage of outsourcing specifically to India. For a few key reasons, India has really become the backbone of the global accounting ecosystem. First, there's just a massive pool of chartered accountants and finance experts who are already trained in US GAAP. Second, they're super tech-savvy, using all the latest cloud-based tools. And third, they offer incredibly scalable support, which, as you know, is an absolute lifesaver for managing the chaos of tax season. Okay, so let's zoom out for a second. This whole thing is about way more than just saving money or getting work done faster. It's really about fundamentally changing your practice. Let's talk about building a firm that is truly ready for the future. This right here, this is the ultimate goal. By freeing up your firm's bandwidth from that daily grind of compliance work, you create the space to evolve. You can finally shift from being seen as just a reactive service provider to becoming a proactive, strategic advisor who delivers just incredible value to your clients. And look, there's a clear path to get there. By leveraging outsourcing, you can streamline your workflows, you can start to offer more services, you can boost your profit margins, and most importantly, you can focus your energy on growing the high-value advisory side of your business. It's a really clear, actionable plan for building a smarter, more profitable practice. So, I'll leave you with this question to chew on. Take a hard look at your current operations, your team's workload, and your big picture goals. Is your firm truly built for scalable growth, or is it just structured to get by? The tools to build that future are out there, and it all starts with rethinking your team.